If you want, turn it off. If you want, turn it on. There it goes. Okay, first you have a cable, of course, and this is 22 gauge. I think 22 gauge is no problem. You can pass it from here first. Okay, here is the button, and this cable will come around all this part. Okay, and it will go to this housing that, let me do it again, this housing. So the order will be like this. First, put this cable inside, pass it, and after you come here, okay, here, there's a small entrance here. This entrance, it will come to this place for the switch, on and off switch. Where's the on and off switch? Okay, let's continue. I feel like stupid because the switch was all the time here in front of me, right here. Nobody told me. Okay, so guys, we continue. The switch will be here, okay? The on-off switch will be here, and the switch will be on top. So it's super easy, guys. Just pass this cable under here. It will be so convenient if you have a tweezer, but this just one cable is easy to pass. And about your 2040 fans, 2040, yes, you will pass their cable. Put the like black and black, red and red together. You can do it even later, but put them together and pass them also in the same door, but from the top. Pass them from the top, okay? And when we pass it, I cut it a little shorter because we don't need so much cable here inside of this small box. But you can cut it after you pass it in the box. I cut it in advance because I was using it before with the normal Bento box setup, but I decided to do my switch on off design, so now we are going to use it in different way. Okay, I will pass it. It's better, don't cut the cable before you do this. Cut the cable when you put them outside, because for me now it's too short. I'm struggling to get them. Okay, now they are both out, okay? And it's red and red. So these are this is the long cable that is coming from this side. This cable, we are going to first strip the wire. It's nice if you have this. If you don't have this, you can use these ones also, just to get a little bit of the wire. Okay, I twist it. I like to remove just a little bit and twist. Okay, so now this we are going to keep the ground always connected, ground to ground always connected, and the positive, negative, the electric one, we will use the switch, okay? But the ground first, we will connect them. You can just twist them, guys. You can just twist them, but I have the solder machine, so I'm gonna use the solder machine to help me doing that, okay? You can just twist them because they are low voltage. It's okay to just twist it, and later you can protect them also if you have the electric tape or even a normal tape. But I have electric tape sleeve, shrink sleeves. I'm gonna take the smallest one here. No, not the smallest, because there are 3 cables together. So I'm gonna take this one, and I'm gonna trim it a little bit because it's too long. We don't need it to be so long. And then we can pass it here and give it some heat. We just need to make sure they're not going to touch when they are inside. Oh my god, should be careful. Just heat it. If you have heat gun or if you have the normal lighter, is okay, it's fine. Trying to close this. Okay, like this is enough. And this other one, guys, we have 2 more cables. Remember, the two fans red cables, they are already together, okay? And this one is the cable that's coming from outside. This one we are going to use then with the switch, and we're going to have to solder it, or sometimes the switch, they have these small holes already. The switch, actually, I'm going to reuse it. They have the small holes, okay? If you want, you can just twist in the small holes. Just twist it is okay if you don't have solder machine. But I do have solder machine, and I prefer to solder them. Even though this cable is super short right now, I need to find a way to solder it without burning my hands. I have this 3D printed thing that I did before. These arms. And the small mouth here to hold it, help me. So I don't need to burn my hands. I think, is there any direction for this thing? I don't think so. Okay, now we just solder them together. Yeah, by the way, my solder thing is different. It's already up. I'm not good at it, guys. Don't judge my soldering skills. I don't even know how to say this word well. Solder, shoulder. Anyway, let's put the cables to melt on this metallic thing. Okay, I will add a little bit more because I like to exaggerate, of course. Okay, that one is done. We are going to do the other one. Solder the second one too. This thing is extremely hot. Okay. Can I turn off this soldering thing? Okay. Now they are okay. They are all both soldered. Guys, it's all done here. Now we just try to organize this cable, send this longer one, so send it all back out, and the small ones, we need to try to fit it inside of this housing. It's super easy, actually. I'm saying super easy, but it's the first time actually I'm doing this, but I know it will be okay. I will try to put the on, up, and off, down. We just need to press this. Is already inside, okay, on, off. Simple, right? And the next thing we need to do, we just need to pass this cable, organize it like this. Try to pass it inside of this rail. I create a small rail for it, okay? This small rail here. I might take a little slower. My part is just these rails and the small housing of switch, okay? Okay, the last one. And we have the small part that I'm gonna use the hot glue to keep it on place. We can use hot glue here also. And I like to smash it so it will be super in the same level. Flat. The extra, we can just remove it. Okay, like this, guys. So now you have a bento box with switch on off. Looks quite nice. Go download. The link will be in the printables, and maybe I will put it also in Make a Word. Yeah, go download it and upgrade your bento box. This is the rest of it. HEPA, carbon, they are already all installed. Last part, we still have more, guys. There's more. We need to cut here and crimp it. Oh, that part of crimping or connecting, I don't know if you will need this part, but anyway, I'm gonna do it for myself. You need to crimp it. I labeled them here, and we need 2 terminals. I'm confident of my crimping skills, so I will just take 2. At beginning, when I start crimping, I used to use maybe 10 when I just need to crimp one thing, but now I know that I will never fail. I'm confident about it. Okay, especially after I get this one. I used to have the other style. These ones, they work perfect also, but I have most probability of succeeding with this one and than that one. Okay. Look, me telling, crimping. Okay. We just put this, and I hope the camera is getting everything. Yeah. It's crimped. We need to do the second one. Red is always going to the right side, facing up, okay. And the black to the left side. Okay guys, I didn't test it yet, but I have this small cable here, extra cable, that I'm going to connect. Let me turn it off first. And, oh, I felt it something. Ah, I know, where is it? It's here. No? Yeah, because I have this switch, control it with this thing also. Okay, actually I don't even need this on-off switch. I'm doing this for a friend, but for me I control on-off here. Okay, so both of the fans are working. They pull in the air, and then here it will be how it will look like. If you want, turn it off. If you want, turn it on. There goes Bento box with switch. Bento box / RX. RX is my small touch. So hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more of small type of tips.